Hi, Carol. Good evening.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Freddie. Sorry, I was speaking to you, but you couldn't hear me. My mic was switched off.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can
Yes.
hear you now.
Oh, great.
Hi.
Hi, Doreen.
Good evening.
Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, Doreen. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
You have to tell me if you don't want me to make you co-host, Doreen. I kind of just accept that you're willing to do it. But, you know, if you one day you think, no, I don't want to do it, just have to tell me, all right?
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, I appreciate you doing
Love
it.
to do it. So
Okay, good. Thank
I
you.
will.
Can I leave you to let people in now?
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
Hi, Chris. I see you again. Long time no see.
I'm a hypno junkie, aren't I?
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
No, I'm glad you do. I'm squinting here. I should get some glasses, really. I'm kind of more and more looking through the slits like that now. But yeah. Hi, Yasmin, Charles. It's like a reunion.
It is, yeah. Hi, Freddie.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Good. Let's give everyone a chance to get here. So how has everyone been? You've been all right, Doreen? Haven't seen you for a week or so.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Been
Good.
busy. So yeah, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah, yeah, I can't say otherwise. I'm really good. Yeah, life's pretty sweet. So yeah, thanks. And I've got a new passion now. I'm playing the piano. I've been learning to play. Well, I'm learning to play the piano. I've just been playing it for the last 3 weeks, driving everybody mad. It's yeah.
Well, your house is big
I'm
enough.
straight in at the deep end because I'm trying to learn that song by Joe Cocker. You know, You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. The piano, if you haven't heard it, have a listen to it. The piano's great. Anyway, I thought I'm going to learn that piece of piano, and I've got it. There's people that teach you online. You know, it's all free on YouTube. But when I looked at it, it said, you know, hard. It's not like an easy one to learn. But I'm learning it, so I'm a bit obsessed with it. So yeah, it's great.
Wow, amazing.
And today was a beautiful day. Weather's changing, which makes me feel a lot better. Just waiting for the house martins to come back. That should be soon. I think March they come back.
Yay.
Wow.
And so yeah, it's lots. You know, there's some of the years it's better for me. I hate the winter. I kind of hibernate. But no, just to see the sunshine today was great. Hi,
Yeah.
Gail. Nice to see you. Patricia, nice to see
Hi.
you. Sarah, here. Nice to see you all.
Hi.
Oh yeah. You okay?
Yes, thank you. Really enjoying it. I'm just I'm in cohort 15, so I'm a newbie, a complete newbie, and I'm just immersing myself in absolutely everything that I can.
You enjoyed it so far?
Absolutely love it. Absolutely, like I can't tell you. I'm coming up to the Birmingham event. I'm doing the breath workshop. I saw you do a video on YouTube where you could cure a hangover.
Oh yeah. I use the arrow technique, which I developed for pain control. But I was at one of the conferences, and someone said I've got a really bad hangover. I would just run the arrow technique with it, and took a couple of seconds. I did the same with the guy in Brazil, and cleared his hangover. So yes, that's the arrow technique. I know it's my kind of creation, but it is an incredible tool. It's so, you know, you can use it for so many different things. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You've got me all to yourself tomorrow because Anthony's in Bali or somewhere. So it'll be just have you all to myself. There's no telling what might happen.
Excellent.
Without Anthony there to control me.
I'll have to come along and enjoy it.
Huh?
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna write in.
I'll have to come along to that and enjoy it.
Well, you know, if you know, you can drop in on any of the trainings, and that's the joy of it. You know, it's just because you've done it once, and we've got people who are doing it over and over. And you could drop in on the different things, what we're doing, you know, and that, you know, whatever that module is that time you like. Hi, Diana. I'm glad to see you came back to the land of the living after this afternoon.
Yes, it was great, wasn't it?
Oh, good, good.
I was having my siesta at the same time.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I don't know
Fred,
where you
yeah.
go. I don't know where you go, Diana, but it looks like a really nice place when you're in trance. I'll say that. Disappear.
nice.
Yeah.
And Freddie, apologies, I had to nip off because my client came a wee bit early, so I had to just scoot off. And I missed it, but never mind. I'm here tonight, so that's
Yeah,
the important thing.
It's all recorded. I'm going to put them out at some point when I remember to do it.
Yeah,
It's great to see you again.
yeah, it was.
I see you,
yeah.
Kate. Good to see you all. We'll just wait till everyone gets here. Hi, Sarah. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be talking tonight about physical goals. And I don't know, you know, it doesn't mean you have to be any particular shape, but it's just most of us have some goal in mind where we want to be. And it's one of those things, especially if you're a therapist as well, to be really good at it. And it's not that we can't help people lose weight if that's their goal. It's really trying to keep at it because it's an ongoing thing, isn't it? It's easy to slip back into your patterns of behavior. And most of us can be focused for a certain period of time, but it's really asking that question, what makes us, because we know how good we feel when we get to where we want to go, don't we? What then makes us kind of let go of that and slip back into where we were before? So we're going to be talking about that this evening and finding out what are the triggers, what we need to do really to create where we want to be and then be able to maintain that. And I think one of those things is remembering how good we feel when we get there. I think that's part of it. You know, we kind of forget. And then we beat ourselves up. That's why we've been talking for weeks now about unconditional self-love. When we kind of slip off the wagon or we start to eat badly, instead of going, well, that was a blip and I'm going to get back on it tomorrow, we tend to beat ourselves up and say, well, I'm not any good at this, or I'm never going to achieve it. So it's keeping that momentum going. But getting there in the first place is difficult. No, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's commitment. And it's quite a big commitment because the people around you are generally eating the way they've always eaten. And if you're loved, as most of you are, the goal, the drive has to come from within you. It's not going to come from outside. No one's, the people who love you are not going to say, well, you need to lose weight or you need to be this or that. They love you anyway. But it's just about how we want to feel. And for me, it's like everything. It's like playing a piano. I want to know how to do it. I want to be good at it. And I think it's the same with most of the things in my life. I want to be able to do it and say, yeah, I can do this and find a way of doing that. And that's partly my reason for continuing to drive myself. And I say drive sounds a harsh word. It's not drive. It's wanting to achieve it. My oldest boy now is 51, and the last of his children are now left because his boys, they're 22 and 25, I think. And my granddaughter's 29. And the two boys have just moved out, so he's now in that time with his wife. They're on their own in the house, and he was saying he's going to get focused on his fitness goals. And he said to me, I've got to achieve this. And I think I said to him, to put that word "got" out of your mind. I think if you think you've got to do something, the moment you get a chance not to do it, you tend not to do it. I think if you're saying I've got to lose weight or I've got to achieve this, I think we change that language to I want to. And then find a big enough reason why you want to achieve that goal. It might just be longevity. I know for me, that's part of it. I love this job. And I want to be doing it for as long as. And to do that, I have to live as long as. So if it means eating a tad less now, doing some exercise, I'm going to do it. Because I've said, providing they can wheel me into a room and I can speak, I can do this job. That's the joy of it. So, it's the same for all of you, I know. If we want to help as many people as possible, let's be around as long as possible. So it might just be a health goal for you. You might just think, I want to feel as fit as I can be, or feel as good as I can feel. But whatever your goals are, one of the things that I find really important, and it's not just for this, but for all of our goals, for want of a better word, the things we want to achieve, by feeling into the outcome, I think that's really important. It's okay to think, I want this or I want that. And you can say it, you can state it. But if you feel into that outcome, get a sense of what it feels like to have created the health and the body you want, if you can step into it, feel into it, and ask the question, how much fun is this? How much fun can I make it? How important is it for me? Because we're inclined toward pleasure, aren't we? As human beings, we want to feel good. That's why we do the things we do. Why we want to feel good. It's one of our drivers. So if we can actually step into our future self and go, okay, that's how it feels like. How much fun is that? How much fun is it to be able to say, I've created this, I've achieved this? Then you just put that in the back of your mind. Then you don't have to get motivated every day, because you're just inclined toward it. And I'm not just for our physical goals, but all of our goals, whether it's a career goal. Think about where you want to be. Maybe you can even think how much money you want to earn. And then step into that moment. Feel what it feels like to be seeing that many clients or earning that kind of money, and go, how good does it feel? If you can feel into it, then everything about you is driving you towards it. But I know because, I've known some of you for some time now. There's very little you cannot achieve once you set your mind on it. But the questions, I did a little TikTok thing today because I've been doing it for the last few months. And because earlier today we did Freddie's Free Friday therapy at 4. And we were talking in that about my trying to say that we've had a few wine gums. We were talking about the questions that I think are really important. And those questions are, what I stand for me to love myself enough, or you to love yourself enough. If you're not living that life now, if not, why not? But when it comes to setting our physical goals or any of our other goals in our life, the question is, there's these two questions. How badly do I want to feel that good? And the second question, what am I prepared to do to make it happen? What am I prepared to do? I've worked, and I've not particularly, well, I've worked with some, but I also known a few world champions. And we can't say that, don't we? He's the world champion of boxing, or he's the world champion of cycling, or he's the world champion of whatever it might be. But when you think about that, we're living on a planet with 8 billion people on it. To be the best at something on this planet, to be the number one person in your field, that's really something. And I've known a few, but they're all very boring when it comes to anything outside of their sport. They're brilliant at what they do, but they've been focused since they were 13 or 10 or whatever it was. And so when it comes to talking about anything else in life, they struggle because they've been so focused. And I'm not saying that's how we should be, but we can adopt some of that. And I think it's just making a commitment. And when it comes to our physical goals, You can change very, very quickly, but it's about consistent. You don't have to be going to the gym every day and spending hours in the gym. If you were to just do 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, make that commitment, you would change your body. If you look at what you're eating and make a commitment to cut down or cut out the things that don't serve your purpose, that are not taking you where you want to go. And I would ask you to ask that question. In fact, I'll put it in today when we do the hypnosis. Every time we go to eat, we ask the question, is this taking me toward or away from my physical goal? That's a simple question, because you'll know. We know when we're eating emotionally. Your kid's upset you, you're looking in the fridge. What's all that about? You know, it's just ridiculous. But we do it. But for catching ourselves and asking that question. You know, I put this in my client's head, and I'm sure someone will still walking around 30 years later with it in their head. I say every time you go to the fridge or the cupboard or the biscuit cupboard, you can hear my voice in your head asking this question. Why are you looking here? Is it because you're bored, emotional, or hungry? If the answer comes back, I'm bored, I'm emotional, shut the door and do something else. And I remember once I was looking in the biscuit cupboard, and because I've said it to so many people, I heard my own voice in my head going, why are you looking in here? Is it because you're bored, emotional, or hungry? And the answer came back as clear as a bell. You got some work to do on your computer and you don't want to start. It was like, you know, it was like one of those out of body experiences. The voice was very clear. You've got some stuff to do on your computer. You don't want to start. Have a biscuit instead, make a cup of tea. Do anything other than start the job you don't want to do. No, it's avoidance tactics. So if we ask that question every time we go to eat, I'm not talking about when we're eating our meals, but if we're thinking about eating, ask that question. Is it because I'm bored, emotional, or hungry? And if the answer comes back, anything that I'm hungry, do something else. And the other thing about it is, and I know because I'm guilty of it, we don't drink enough water. I don't anyway. You're supposed to drink something like 2 litres of water a day. And the body can hardly tell the difference between hunger and thirst. And many times when we think, oh, I'm hungry, it's not food we need, it's water we need. So again, if you're working with your clients, I would suggest you say to them that if you're thinking about eating, first go and have a glass of water. If you're still hungry afterwards, then eat. But 60, 70% of the time, that glass of water will satisfy that need because it's water your body actually needs. There's simple things we can do to create the body we want. And I'm not just talking about weight loss, even though that is the kind of #1 thing for most of us. Because we live in a world where food's readily available. You can go to McDonald's and for probably not 99p now because it's all gone up to £1 something. You can take in your whole daily calorie intake for like less than £2. And if you buy a drink with it, then you take in tomorrow's calorie intake as well in one drink. So there's simple things we can do. One, ask the question when we go to eat, why am I about to eat? And be truthful with yourself. If you feel like snacking, have a glass of water first and see what happens. And the other thing, the most important thing, if you want to lose weight, I know you're not here to lose weight, but if you want to lose weight, the other thing is to not drink calories. I've seen, I cannot tell you, it must be in the tens of thousands of people weight loss over the time I've been doing this work. And the one common denominator with everybody I know that's kind of seriously overweight, you know, people who are stone overweight, but people who are seriously overweight, the one common denominator is they all drink Diet Coke or Pepsi. Every single one of them. And I asked that question, what do you drink? Diet Coke. But it's only got 1 calorie. And I've been saying this for years, and even before Anthony joined me, and he used to say, well, where's the evidence? But now he knows there is evidence. I used to say that if you were a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, and you came up with a diet drink that worked, you'd be out of business in 6 months. It's not in their interest to sell you a drink that says diet on that helps you lose weight. But it is in their interest to convince you that drinking that stuff that's putting weight on is going to help you lose weight. Because you're going to drink more and more. The more weight you put on, the more you drink of it. And the more weight you put on. Every single person, I can say that hand on heart, that I've seen over the time I've been doing this work that's seriously overweight, every one of them drinks that stuff. I had a girl came to see me once. She was 32 years old, 22 stone. And I said, well, tell me what you eat. She said, well, I wake up in the morning and I have a piece of fruit. And I said, all right. And then at lunchtime, I have a salad, maybe the chicken with the skin taken off. And then of an evening, I have of some meat and veg. She said, but it's, you know, that's it. I said, what else you eating? She said, I'm not eating anything else. That's it. So I thought, well, you're either in denial or you're lying to me. I didn't think she was lying to me. So I said, what do you drink? And I swear to God, this is what she said. So I drink Diet Coke. It's only got 1 calorie. I said, how much do you drink? And I swear to God, this is what she said. 22 litres a week. She'd buy those 2 of those big bottles and drink 1.5 of them every day. I said, just cut out the Coke. So I would suggest that you, wherever you can, don't drink calories. That's one of the biggest things if you want to lose weight. It's one of the easiest ways to do it. People can diet, but if you're drinking pop, that's it. Now, I'm not a nutritionist. Don't take this as you know, like I'm preaching to you. I'm saying that these are a few things you can do. And if you do something consistently every day, I'm going to go back to my piano. I know I've been playing for 3 weeks now. When I first started that piece of music, and if you ever listen to it, you know how complex it is. But I was steely determined to do it. Just get 1 bit down every day. And now I'm almost there. And I reckon within another 3 weeks, I'll be able to play you that song. Maybe even sing it to you, or make one of you to sing, that would be better. But that's because I'm doing it every single day. I'm doing a little bit every day. And it's the same with our bodies. I don't go to the gym. I don't go to the gym. But I do something every day at home. And as some of you know, I've just written this book, which I'm going to be publishing next month, on this rope workout. And you don't have to go to the gym to get toned. It's a single piece of rope using just your own body weight and your body as a lever. In fact, what I might do, if any of you want to drop your emails into the, I've probably got your emails, or I'll put it in the group. I'd like you to just critique it, if you would. It's going to have audios with it, so it's going to have an audio for all. But I think if you just read the book and have a look at it and see what you think. One of our students, Jessa Michaels, has done a chapter on she calls daily meds, so free breath meditation every day. And Anthony's done a chapter on 6-6 breathing. So it's a much more rounded book than it was before. But I'll send it to you. Everyone that's in this group tonight who would like it. And I'll just like you to let me know what you think. You don't have to read it if you don't want to, but it would be interesting to let me know what you think of it. So, but I believe that you could use that book, and without going to the gym, and without going mad and running every day. I hate running. I'm never really like running. I used to sprint at school, but I was never a long distance runner. For me, it's boring. So I'll send it to you and have a look and see what you think. But I believe that we can all just commit. That's the thing. Commit to it. Find a goal that's exciting. For me, for a goal to be achievable, two things have to be in place. One, it has to be an exciting goal. You know, I have clients come and see me and they say, well, you know, I said, well, you know, what would you like? Well, I'd love to be 9 stone, but realistically, 11 stone would do. I say, put the word realistic out of your mind. What do you want? The thing about weight loss is this. There are only those two questions. How bad do you want it? And what are you willing to do to make it happen? Because we're an organism. And if you're taking less calories and you're burning up, you're going to lose weight. That's the way it is. It's not a very tough mathematical thing. If you're taking less calories and you're burning up, you'll lose weight. And there are 2 or 3 ways to do it. 1, take in less calories. 2, burn up more calories. I'd suggest do some of both. Make it easy for yourself. It's not complex. It's just about saying this I want. But it's a commitment. You say, yeah, I'm on it. And nothing's going to sway me from it. And we can use all kinds of excuses. As I said, my grandchildren aren't even children. My youngest granddaughter was 20 and my oldest granddaughter was 29. I could, if I wanted to, grow a long white beard, wear a scabby old jumper, sit in a rocking chair and rock the rest of my life away. And no one's going to say anything because I'm a granddad. But I'm vain. So, you know, I know where I want to be. So I'm not going to let those things stop me. I'm not going to go, okay, well, I'm 70, so I can relax. I can put on that weight. I can do that. I don't want to do it. I still want to go out and present, and I still want to be able to say to all of you, you can achieve your goals. And if I'm sitting here 3 or 4 stone overweight and miserable, I don't have any right to say it to you. That's not to say you can't help people if you're overweight, but I think we should all be working towards our own best version of ourselves. If you're a therapist and you've got anxieties, then call someone else and help them over that anxiety. So you can help other people. You can say, you know, I can help you with your anxiety. If you've got physical goals, I think you should be working towards them. I'm not saying you have to be in a perfect shape. You can still do good work. And you can do good work even if you are overweight, providing you are happy at the weight you're at. That's fine. But if you're not, if you're sitting in your therapy chair thinking, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, you've got to ask the question, why are you not doing it? And what has to happen for you to love yourself enough? Because I know you're helping other people. And we want it for them, don't we? What a buzz it is when your client comes back and says, I'm not afraid anymore, or I'm not smoking anymore, or I'm losing the weight I want to lose. What a buzz that is. But many of us don't treat ourselves with that same kindness. We want it for our clients. We do pretty much anything to help our clients. Why are you not doing that for yourself? I think it has to start where we look at ourselves and go, okay, and it's not, I said it's vanity. Yes, I want to feel good and I want to look as good as I can look. But it's not just about that. It's about waking up in the morning and having some energy. It's about being as well as I can be. Feel as good as I can feel. It's just about committing. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight and what we're going to be getting into tonight. And whatever your goals are, they may all be different, and that's fine. You know, we don't have to be pigeonholed into you've got to be this weight or you've got to be this shape. It's not how it is. Please do not do that. Please do not do this for someone else's opinion of what you should look like. Do it because it's how you want to feel. I know, as I've said to you so many times now, you're already a whole being. You don't need to be anyone else. You're already incredible. But if there's something you want to achieve or a way you want to feel, I want you to know that you can achieve it. It doesn't matter. I think it is more difficult as we get older. I'm not saying it's not, but that's not to say that it's not doable. It's just maybe we have to work a little bit harder at it. But there's nothing you cannot do, nothing you cannot achieve. I know my goals are extreme. I know where I want to be. But why be mediocre at something? You know, we train lots of hypnotherapists. And I say to them, you can go out and you can be a mediocre hypnotherapist. And there are millions of them. Or you can be the best hypnotherapist you can be. Be the best hypnotherapist, best change worker on the planet. I know it's difficult all the time I'm around, but you could be the second best hypnotherapist on the planet. No, you can. What did you say, Val?
What about Anthony? What number would we put him?
Well, he can make his own number up. I'm only making my number up. Yeah, 1.5 he can be. But yeah, you know, just I'm just saying, you know, it's the same with our bodies. How do you want to look? How do you want to feel? That's the question. And it'd be different for everyone. You know, years ago, I ran a group for motivation, about 200 people in this room. And I said to them, look, I want you all to take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. Now pass them to the person on your left. I said, now I want you to put that pair of shoes on. And they thought it was ridiculous because the chance of your shoes fitting the person sitting next to you are remote. Never mind the style. You can imagine me sitting next to Carol and putting Carol's shoes on. That would be pretty hilarious, I would have thought. Mind you, no, depending they're high enough heels and fit my feet, I might wear them. But it's just, you know, that it's the same with our goals. You know, my goal's not going to fit Chris's goals. Chris's goal's not going to fit Charles's, or vice versa, or, you know, Nicola fitting Doreen's goals. We all have our own goals, and that's perfectly okay. It's just about saying, this I want. This is how I want to feel. This is what I want to do. I just give myself tasks just for the hell of it. What can I achieve? What can I do? How much fun is it going to be? And that's really the only criteria for me now. I'm lucky enough to be that age where I can ask those questions. How much fun is it? And if it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. So think about it when we get into this tonight. Understand, while we're together, you are all that matters to me. Look at Doreen's already gone. She's one sound of my voice and she's away. She's already long gone. And be aware that can happen. Once you get used to listening to my voice, you can slip into it easily. Doreen's already out there living her best life. She's in it, look. So get into this with me this evening. Think about where you want to be. Let go of any limiting beliefs that have held you back. And also, while you're there, put out any excuses you've been making for yourself. You know what they are. Too old. All the women in my family are big boned. It's my favourite excuse of all time. And the other thing is, you know, with the excuses, when we say, I would if only, if only I had more time, if only I were just 10 years younger, if only my partner didn't eat so many potatoes, if only my boyfriend didn't buy me chocolates. If only. I say to my clients, I'm going to say it to you, if that if only is outside of your own head, then all you are is a victim of circumstance. The moment you say, I was going to use the F word then, but the moment you say, F it, I'm going to take responsibility for my body, for my life, my happiness, then you can change it. All the time we're saying, if only, then all we are is victims of circumstance. The moment you say it, that's it. I'm taking responsibility for my body, my life, my happiness, my finances, my goals, then you can change them. So listen out for that if only in your head. And listen out when your clients say it to you as well. If only. Take responsibility. Understand you're worth doing it for. Think about how you'd love to be. I want you to get into that tonight. Feel into it. Get a sense of how good that's going to be. And then find yourself working towards it. All right. Okay. Is there any questions before we get into this? Doreen? Diana. We hadn't even started, Diana. You've been gone for 10 minutes.
No, sorry, I went.
Well, you can
I'm
go on
back.
now. You're done.
Thank you.
All right.
I am.
All right. Okay. Diana and her sister came to one of our retreats. It was a real treat. And Thelma, Diana and Thelma, like the film. Her sister's name's Thelma, and it was just such a treat to spend those couple of days with them. Doreen was there as well, weren't you, Doreen? That retreat, it's good fun.
It was great, really good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's always lovely to see you, Diana. I know I take the mickey, but
I know. I accept that as part of you. I think I'd miss it.
yeah. Well, I'll try and be as kind as I can be. All right, look, let's get into this tonight and get yourselves comfortable. As I said, look on it as time out. Listen to me if you want, but I don't mean this rudely. I'm not interested in your conscious mind. Some of you have been trying to create the body you want for some years, and it hasn't happened yet because it's an unconscious program that's running. Your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say. It will take from it what's needed for you to create that life you want. And if part of that is physical goal, then that's great. But let go of any limitations. Get a sense of yourself out there, living your life the way you want to live it. Just get a sense of that, okay? And do that, take a breath in, step into that future self. And as you do that, take a deep breath and go into that wonderful space of hypnosis. You know how to do this now. Remembering those experiences of hypnosis you've had with me already. How it's felt to sit and listen to my voice speaking to you. Remembering the words and the sounds, how it felt as you drifted into that beautiful space. Get a sense of that happening now. Imagine it's happening automatically as you listen to my voice. Just dropping down through space and time. That's right. Get a sense of it happening automatically. Less and less aware of yourself as a physical being, but totally aware of yourself as a mind. And notice that your mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. Allow yourself the pleasure of going out there into the future. Get a sense, it's the summer of this year. And it's one of those beautiful summer days. And you're creating the body you want, the health you want, the life you want. And it's just one of those beautiful blue sky days. And I want you to see yourself living that life in the body that you want. And notice the way you move and the way you breathe, you know, waking up in the morning, energized, going about your day with a new stamina and a feeling of achievement. See yourself there. Set a smile on your face. Notice the way you move. Step into that body. Feel into it. Get a sense of what it feels like to have created that life and created that body. Get a sense of it now. Maybe see the people you love around you, your friends, and you've created that body. You're looking and feeling great. And ask this question: how much fun is it? How much fun can I make it? How important is it for me? Get a sense of that now. Total understanding of just how fantastic you are. Because you are. You are the most incredible creation. And you are beautiful. I mean that about all of you. You are incredible. You're already the most incredible creation. You are unique. Your body's unique. You're unique. Get a sense of that now. Feel into it. Ask the question, how much fun is this? How much fun can I make it? The pleasure you can have through feeling great. The people you inspire by living your life the way you want to live it. Being true to yourself, your authentic self, and feeling into that outcome. Because now you know how good you're going to feel. Now you know how important it is for you to do that. Everything about your nature, your mind, your body is inclined toward making it happen. And you will find yourself just moving toward it without even thinking or trying, automatically. Imagine it's happening now. You'll find yourself eating the foods that serve your purpose, treating your body with the respect it deserves. And now it's okay to love that body. How incredible is it? Think of the things your body's enabled you to do, the things your body's enabled you to be and feel and experience. How incredible is your body? Understand that you're not your body. Without your body, you can't communicate, you can't move, you can't speak. The essence of who you are is far, far more than your physical being. You know that. But without your body, you can't move and you can't speak, you can't communicate, you can't feel. So just for a moment, show your body some appreciation for the things it's enabled you to do. The things it's enabled you to feel and experience. How incredible is your body? And as you feel into that now, make a decision and a commitment to treating your body with the love it deserves. Want for yourself what you want for the people you love. Once again, get a sense of that unconditional self-love. Feel into that. Get a sense of it now. No, it's okay to love yourself. No, it's okay to feel that now. Get a sense of that now. Because then, why would you feed someone you love food that doesn't serve it? Why would you treat someone you love with anything other than kindness? Get a sense of that feeling of unconditional self-love and make a decision. Know that you're worthy of that love. Because now you feel into that feeling of unconditional self-love. Here's the thing, you're never not loved. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. Understand that you are loved and you are loved and you are loving. And the essence of who you are is pure light and love and joy. Your unconscious mind exists for two reasons. It wants you to be happy and it wants you to be well. And it will do anything to make that happen for you. but it needs a clear direction. So think about it now. Let go of every limiting belief, every negative thought, every excuse for not being your authentic self. Let go of that, and then picture yourself creating that life you want. Make it enjoyable, make it fun. Step into it, feel into it. How incredible does that feel to be free, free of every limitation, free of every excuse, free of every doubt? Step into it and feel that feeling of determination to live your best life, to be happy, to feel great, to be as healthy as you can be. Get a sense of that now. From today, if you ever doubt yourself in any way, it'll be as if I'm standing right beside you, with my arm around your shoulder, whispering in your ear, you are incredible. You are fantastic. And you can create that life you want. And you know that I believe it, you know it's true. Get a sense of that now. I'm right there with you. Feel my energy transferring to you. Feel our combined energy flooding through your body. You can do anything. You have all the resources you need. You have all the strength you need. And now you know where you're going. There's not a force on this planet can keep you from creating that life you want. You want it. You want to feel that good. You want to live that life. Get a sense of it now. Feel that energy from today. If you doubt yourself in any way, it'll be as if I'm right there with you. You'll feel my arm around your shoulder. You'll hear my voice in your mind. You're incredible. You're the most incredible creation. You are fantastic. And of course you can create that life you want. You know I believe it. You know it's true. Get a sense of that now as every limitation disappears. Feel that energy. And notice as your body's flooded with that feeling, every ounce of doubt's gone, because it cannot coexist in your body and mind with that feeling. And so as you drift deeper and deeper into that feeling, I'd like your unconscious mind to allow me to communicate directly with every cell, every fiber, every molecule of your body and mind. I'd like your body to make those changes now at a molecular, cellular, neurological level that will allow you to create the body and the health you want. Get a sense of that happening now. You may become aware of a vibration going through your body as those cells change. Your metabolism spins up. Feel those changes taking place. Imagine it's happening automatically and there's nothing you can do about that. Even at first you have to pretend it was something that was said to you, something that was done to you. You really have no choice. From today, when you sit down to eat, the moment your unconscious, instinctive, intuitive brain recognizes that you swallowed enough food to stay healthy, energized, and well, but at the same time create the body you want. The moment that point is reached, the desire to eat any more food off that plate will be gone. The physical ability to swallow any more food off that plate will be gone. And as you put your knife and fork down, the feeling of empowerment is going to be immense as you take back full control of you. Get a sense of that now. That feeling of empowerment. That's right. You have within you all the resources you need, the intelligence you need, the strength you need to create the health and the body you want. And now all that's needed is for you to allow yourself to do it in the right way for you. Let yourself do it in the way that you can. Every doubt gone from your mind. Of course you can do it. You want it. You want that feeling of health and well-being. You want to feel great. And it's okay to feel that. Get a sense once again of that feeling of unconditional self-love. Now it's okay to love yourself, love your body. Want for yourself what you want for the people you love. Treat yourself with the same kindness. And do it now. Imagine it's happening. And there's nothing you can do about it. Those changes are taking place at a molecular, cellular, neurological level. And you're going to find yourself creating that body with a smile on your face. Something that had seemed hard to do turns out to be surprisingly easy. Things that had seemed overwhelming no longer have any power over you. As you take back full control of you. But know that you're already a whole being. You don't have to be anyone else. You're already the most incredible creation. You don't have to be anything else. But you can be what you want to be. What serves you, what makes you feel good. And now what's needed is for you to allow yourself to do it in the way that you can, in a fun, exciting way. You want to feel that feeling of achievement. You want to feel that feeling of joy in creating the body you want, creating the life you want. And it's yours to create. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you can and you will create the body and the health and the happiness you absolutely want. It's your privilege. Use this experience. Think about the things you can do. Strengths, abilities, skills, the love you may have overlooked before. That will allow you a clear view of the possibilities of a new way of living, a new way of being. Take that time now, a brief time that seems to be a long time. Review, plan at some level of awareness the things you're going to change later on, the things you're going to do later on as you begin to use more and more of you. Get a sense of that now. Feel that energy flooding through your body, washing away every doubt that was ever placed on you. Get a sense of that now. How much fun is it creating that life you want? How much fun can you make it? Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes completely and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. So in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. Every suggestion I've given you, your mind and body will act upon without hesitation. It's now your reality. Those changes are taking place at a molecular, cellular level. Imagine it's happening and there's nothing you can do about that. On 8, your eyes will open. You'll feel incredible because you are incredible. And on 10, that feeling of freedom, that feeling of joy, that feeling of empowerment is going to grow stronger day by day as you find yourself creating the body, the health and happiness you want, almost without thinking, automatically. Imagine it's happening. See yourself there. Think of a time in the summer of this year where you're going somewhere, or you're going to meet someone, or you're going to enjoy something, and see yourself there having created the body you want, the life you want, the happiness you want. Step into that feeling, feel into it. How incredible do you feel? You want that feeling. And now you know where you're going. Everything about your nature is inclined toward it. So get ready. As I count to 10, on 8, your eyes will open. You'll feel incredible. Feeling of empowerment, like you've had a weight lifted, like you've had the blinkers removed. You'll see things differently, experience life differently. And on 10, that feeling of empowerment, that feeling of joy, is going to grow stronger day by day as you find yourself moving toward that feeling of freedom. Free of the past, free to be. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to create the body you want and do it brilliantly. 3, a feeling of freedom from every doubt that was ever placed on you. Of course you can do it. 4, feel the force of that energy flooding through your body. 5, feel incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10.
Oh, thank you, Freddie. That was amazing.
Good, good.
Thank you so much.
Well, I hope we're going to see you on these retreats this year as well. Or,
Yes,
or in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas.
I'm
That's
hoping
good.
to come to the retreat.
Sorry?
I'm hoping to come to the June retreat.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you in July anyway, I think. So,
Are you
yeah.
going to Val? Are you going to the Vegas one?
No, I think I was wondering if the Vegas and the York one, the one in England, and I'm gonna go to the one in England.
Yeah, it'll be good. I love the things. Just like I think last time it was pretty much on my birthday. This time it's about a week after my birthday, so I'll still be celebrating if you're coming. That'd be great. So look, I'll see you on Sunday, Sarah. Bright and early. See you on Sunday for the training. Can you hear me, Sarah?
Is it for tomorrow?
What's today? Friday?
Yeah,
Is it Saturday evening we do it or Sunday?
I'm hoping it's tomorrow.
It's Saturday. Patricia, you're in as well, aren't you? Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday evening, is it?
Yeah.
Good job he told me. I'd have been there Sunday morning, sit and talk to myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Thank you so much for that just now, though. That was amazing. Really,
Yeah, it
really
was.
amazing.
Great. Okay. All right. Well,
Thank you,
I'll
Freddie.
see you tomorrow. Everything all right with you, Nicola? Nice to see you. I know you're coming on a retreat, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm coming to the Lake District.
I can't wait. It'd be
I'm
great.
booked. Hotel's booked. I'm there.
Excellent. All right. I look forward to it. All right. Look, have a beautiful weekend, all of you. And some of you I'll see tomorrow,
Thank you.
hopefully.
Mm.
All right.
Cheers,
Thank
Freddie.
you, Freddie.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.